Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Monday. Happy almost 2026 and whatnot. We have a few things to get into. Okay, a couple of topics to discuss. A little fun thing because, again, it's Monday. I'm not at work or whatever. I'm not back at work until next Monday. So content has to be put out. Okay. But y'all know first things first, if you've not done so already, take a little second. Okay. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay. Become a JayBird or whatever. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Okay, on everywhere, IG, the TikTok, the Twitter, okay, the YouTubes or whatever. Follow me because it's the thing to do. Okay, y'all know what's other content on my channel. Go watch the other videos. Okay, the other conversations that we had. I also reviewed Love and Marriage Huntsville. I did a quick little recap of that show because, child, I'm a glutton for punishment and whatnot. So that is up on it premiered this morning. Okay, but we have these people here to get into, and I like my thumbnail. Okay, it took me a minute to get it together. That's why I was about 15 minutes late. Okay, however, I said, girl, the color scheme matches. Okay, I got some browns and some dark browns, some light browns. Okay, and that's a good time. Okay, some blacks. Real black, it's not racist, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I love me a thumbnail that look cohesive, okay? With the color scheme, it's color scheming, okay? So being able, y'all know how hard it was to find a picture of Bobby Valentino and Benzino. Because why in 2025 will Bobby Valentino and Benzino even be a topic of conversation? Okay, but it is. Okay, why the fuck want to get deported? Because we do. Okay, why Porsha fight again? Because she's a fighter. Okay, why is Cardi coming back? She's a clapbacker. Okay, and then prayers out to our new British love affair. Okay, Anthony Joshua. But we will get into it. And then these kids need to go sit down somewhere because they're going to help that man get arrested. Okay, anyway, I'm still around here, girls and peoples. How y'all doing? Look, I got my little Santa baby But I don't know, but it's a Santa baby. I've been good-ish this year. I've been good-ish and whatnot. Okay, but look, thank y'all for being here. Whether you're watching live or if you watch the replay, either way it go, I appreciate it. Okay, I hope y'all can clearly hear me. Okay, because if not, let me know. But my microphone had went out for a quick second, but I plugged it back in and it should be fine now. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Get here, have a good time. Okay, make sure hit the like button. Okay, hit it real hard, and whatnot. Okay, because we like the like buttons. We don't like the dislike buttons. We don't like the unfollow buttons. All we like is the like buttons, the money button. I don't know what the money button is, but if it was one out, they push it. But again, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday to the people. Child, I have been maxing and relaxing today, but I said, girl, put on a sweatshirt, put on some clothes, okay? Comb your hair, okay? Put some lipstick on your face, okay? Don't come on the screen today with another non-red lip moment, but yeah, okay? Anyway, hey, yes, my birthday is coming up. It is next month. It's the 16th. How many days is that? Because what's today? What's today? Child, what's today? Oh, it's 29. So that's 29. So 16 days, 16. I got like 18 days to my birthday. I'll be 44. God. 44 years young because I'm not old. Okay. I don't feel 44. Wait, I'll be 44? Yeah. I'll be 44 on January 16th. And it's a Friday this year. So I probably will have a Friday night live for my birthday. Because I've not had a Friday birthday in a while. But yeah, it's coming up. I'm a Capricorn and stuff. I think y'all like it. I like my sweater. Okay, I said, girl, you bought the new sweatshirts, put them on. Okay, and then hang them up. Anyway, hey him, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't talk to him. Y'all say hi to him. He's around here. Okay, he's the CEO and president of the Sports Society. I get all my sports and stuff from him. But again, hey y'all, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Yeah, we're early today because I'm off work. Okay, I'm off work all this week. So this week I will probably always have 7 p.m. lives. And when I'm back at work next week, I will have my lives back at 9 p.m. Okay, so yeah. And at first I'm like, do I want to go live today, child? It ain't that much. It ain't that, but I said, well, no, because I want to discuss a few things going on. Because I think either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to do like the year-end recap. I have a whole little list that I posted on my wall as well. For y'all to put, the shit that happened this year because I can't remember it all. I put, I got, Simon and Porsha and the deportation. Latasha Scott not doing nothing. Tamar being here before and after beef with everybody. I got things. Okay, Michelle beef with people. The black folk on Beverly Hills Housewives. Punk ass Tory Lanez, punk ass Diddy. I'm saying Cardi B versus everybody. See, I got things. I got a list of things. You can't even see it, y'all. I got a list of things, and I'm going to also go off what y'all put on my wall as well. And that live, again, will either be tomorrow evening or Wednesday evening at 7. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably will do a birthday live because that's, it's my birthday. And I'm pretty sure it'll be something going on for us to discuss on the 16th of January. But let's get into the few topics that we have today. We should not be here that long because I feel like it wasn't that much stuff. And I was saving stuff to discuss. And then I was like, well, child, do I want to even discuss it? Because I'm like, it's car accidents. And then, the deportation of people and Cardi B having to clap back at the foolishness and whatever. And so, yeah, it was a couple of crazy stories too And I don't think I put the crazy stories in any kind of order like I usually want to. Like I usually want to get to that first. But it was only a few. And because it's the happy of the new year and the Christmas or whatever, some people is acting like they had sense, but some folks is not. I'm trying to just, like some of this stuff, not like it, but put it up to the top of the page so we can get into them people first and then get into the people who is rich and famous or poor and famous first. Okay, so I want to get y'all opinions on a few things. Which button should I push? Boom. I won't be. I want the screen to be what y'all see first. Now I seen this post on the social media. Y'all know I be on TikTok looking at stuff, and I was like, what would I do? Okay, I'm a firm believer in you want to help people, get stuff done. You want to be, courteous to people. You want to, understand if someone is having a hard day. They may have to bring their kids with them sometime. However, 6 of them motherfuckers, I said 6 children. So a hairstylist refused to do a client's hair because she showed up with 6 kids.
I'm sorry, I had to bring my baby. They won't say I don't have nobody to watch them. I had to get on the bus.
You're part of my policy.
I didn't know that. This one I got on the bus.
I understand, but I don't allow kids while I'm doing hair around. Period. It's you, and that's it.
So I'm saying, what I'm supposed to do? Cause
I mean, I don't know that. That's not my problem. I just supposed to do the hair. That's all I'm supposed to
do. Now you heard someone on the phone screaming, "Oh, if he can't do your hair, then he refund." First of all, I feel like you can bring 1 kid, maybe 2, but they have to be quiet children, reserved children, kids that ain't making off but yours. The kids up there acting a fool in the parking lot. Okay, they not still. They running around. Okay, it's weird. They got bags and coats. Okay, they carrying things. Why? And why would you bring 6 children? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and CS? Bambinos? Oh, no. Don't nobody had time to try to figure out how to do your hair. Plus, make sure your children ain't fucking your house. Now, this seems like it's somebody's house, not a salon. Okay, but even at a salon, you can't bring 6 kids to the hair salon. So why would you bring 6 kids to somebody's house? What sense does that make? And then whoever on the phone said, "Oh, he should get a refund." Bitch, you watch my kids. If you got so much to say and if you available to talk, watch my children. Come get my children. I don't feel bad for mom. I get it. 6 kids, a bus ride, okay, some food, some clothes, okay, and all of that. And you want I get that, ma'am. It's kids and a dog. And the dog too? Now, who dog is it? Is it the man dog or the dog? Who girl? I don't know. But again, you can't be. I didn't know that. How did common sense, common courtesies, common whatever? I've never seen anybody bring 6 kids anywhere except at 6 Flags. Okay, maybe to the doctor's office, the dentist, but you cannot bring 6 children, infants, toddlers, or whatever, to a hair appointment. And it seems like you don't even know that man. Now, if it's your cousin, if cousin Ray is cutting hair, if cousin Pookie is braiding hair, okay, and then my cousins, maybe if it's a family member or a close friend who know your kids and your kid will sit down, you showed up with 6.
You're part of my policy.
I didn't know that. This one I got on the bus.
I understand, but I don't allow kids while I'm doing hair around. Period. It's you, and that's it.
So I'm saying, what I'm supposed to do? Cause
get a sitter.
I mean, I don't know that it's not. That's not my problem. I'm just gonna. I just supposed to do the hair. That's all I'm supposed to do.
And also, you come to my house, okay, to get my services, and you pay whatever amount of money, and you show up with 6 kids, and I can't do your hair, I'm also not giving you a refund because this block of time was for you. Did you book yourself a 6? Did you put in the comments section, hey sir, I need my hair done and I'm gonna bring 6 individuals with me? Did you reserve a seat for 7 people? You can't go to a restaurant with 6 extra kids. Okay, you can't go to a school with 6 extra children. When you're going anywhere that requires a seat and space for the people, you have to make a reservation. Okay. Okay. So even in the fact that he said, "Well, man, that's not my business. I'm only in do hair. Okay, I'm not a babysitter. Okay, I'm not a waiter. I'm not the daycare. I can't help you, ma'am. You can go home." Okay, what the daddy at? What the grandmamas? You couldn't drop 4 other kids? 6? I love my family dearly, but I would even say you can't bring your 6 kids to my house. Not all 6. Not today. Hells no. Okay. So I feel like at the end of the day, she did not get her hair done, and she should. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but again, bitch, girl, excessive. Okay, 6 kids. Now, parenting, okay? Parenting is the theme of the day. A mama don't play, okay? A mother's accused of shooting her son in the thigh on Christmas Day because he was being disrespectful and threatening to assault her. I said, now look, at the end of the day, some of these kids are dangerous. And some of these children may need a little thigh shots to calm them down. Okay, we've seen stories of kids taking their parents out. Okay, so sometimes a little pop, 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 sit the fuck down will work. Okay, a Florida mama put a gun out on her kid on Christmas Day. Okay, per Buckle 10. The shooting happened around 3 p.m. outside the Red Rooster in Overtown. Officers called and found a man suffering from a gunshot wound to his thigh. They treated me on the scene. He went to the hospital. He was in stable condition. To the surprise, the victim's mama, 50-year-old Rosita Levette Smith. Okay, meaning I brought you in. I'll take you out. Okay, I brought you in. I'll take you out. Okay, the victim told the detective that he went to the restaurant with Smith for brunch. An argument started. He said, "My mama accused me of being disrespectful." Okay, towards her and the family and whatnot. You know, the argument spilled over to the parking lot. Now we fussing. Okay, got in my car. We still fussing. Now, first of all, the fact that you had an argument with your mama in a restaurant, in a parking lot, and in a car, why y'all still fussing? To me, that's already disrespectful because how y'all still fussing from the restaurant to the car from the restaurant to the parking lot to the car? You ain't shut up yet, sir. Okay. Again, they got in the car. Okay. Per investigation, the victims got out the car. Okay. Followed by Smith, who then fired a shot that hit him in the thigh. She fled the scene, but was later found and arrested. You can't shoot him and run. You can't shoot him and run. Okay, you have to sometimes sit the fuck down. Okay. Now Smith claimed that she acted in self-defense, claimed her son threatened to assault her after he refused to get out of her car, and then she feared for her safety based on past behavior. Again, look, I'm not making light or fun of death. Okay. But Rob Reiner and his wife was taken out by their son. Had they realized, hey, this Negro or Caucasian man is crazy. Okay, maybe we need to shoot him in his thigh. They may be alive. Mama said, look, I know my son. Okay, he's a dangerous man. Okay, he's aggressive or whatever. So based on him threatening me, he did not want to get out of my car. Okay, I got scared. I said, pop, pop. Okay, then she's been charged and with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. I mean, he was a little thigh shot. Okay, little thigh shot. But I am a child. Y'all know I watch all the body cam videos on the TikTok. And again, this is based on the Rob Reiner situation recently. When you know your child who was probably again, the kid, is it a kid? Because we don't know how old the son is. The son could be 30. Okay, she 50. Let me Google her name. Let me Google. I just wonder if I can find out how old because folk like to say, oh, I just wonder how old the son is. It made it to People. Child was on People as well, not People. People. It was on People. But does anyone say how old the son? Because did she say was he a teenager? Nothing says how old the son is, but it does say during question she alleged told him that her son threatened to beat her up while in the car, and would not got the car, and then she got out of the vehicle to get help. He then followed her, making threats and then pow pow. Okay, if my son is threatening me in the car, he won't get out my car. Okay, I had to pow him. Okay, in the thigh. Gotta go. It wasn't no headshot. It wasn't a headshot. I said, leave me alone, Negro. We at the restaurant. Who paid for dinner? If we at the family brunch after Christmas opening of the presents or whatever, you being mean, rude, and disrespectful will not get out my car. I might have to pop you. Okay, look, I do not fuss with my mom. I might get aggravated with her every once in a while, and it's not often at all. And the most time is, all right, Mom, all right, and I'm done. I'm not going to argue with your mama in the restaurant, in the parking lot, in the car, refuse to get out, threaten her. Yes, thigh shot, you gotta go. Okay, but I kept looking. I don't see his age nowhere. So that could possibly mean he is a teenager. Okay, or it could mean because he's in the hospital. I don't know. But again, sometimes leave your parents alone. You won't get shot. And vice versa. Stupidness. Okay, not with a child, but again, adults. Okay, look. Oklahoma. I really be forgetting it did this as a state. I don't know nobody who lives in Oklahoma. Anyway, an Oklahoma man says he was set up to be robbed after inviting a lady friend over for music and drinks on Christmas morning, and it's footage from the doorbell cam.
They were running back and forth in my front yard, trying to figure out how they could penetrate or try to make the arrangements to get inside my house.
Arthur Jones describes the moment as terrifying when several guys tried to break into his home.
Did you meet her off the social medias? Okay, y'all. Okay. You should not meet nobody off the social medias, okay, and ever invite them. Matter of fact, don't meet nobody nowhere and invite them to your house. I'm a firm believer in until I have a background check, your social number, your college and high school transcripts, your mama's maiden name, your daddy's birth. Until I have all that shit, you can't know where I stay. I will meet you at a hotel. Okay, and that's okay. And I in the back of the day, I don't do that now. I'm just saying, but if I was to meet somebody, you can't know. I can't have you here. I don't trust you. I'm pissed. The DoorDash door I fed. Okay. Again, child, Arthur Jones says he was nearly robbed early Christmas morning after inviting a woman over his house. Again, where did you meet her? Okay. I invited a lady friend over to the house. Let's listen.
I had invited a lady friend to come to my residence and spend some time with me. And
did you pay for the cooch? Okay. Did she how much she charge? $40, $80? Because them two people down there, they look like they get paid for their time sometime. Okay. They look like they find people to say, hey, you want me to come over, watch a movie, have some drinks, and then Ray and them bust in your door. Okay. That's what it looked like.
We would listen to music, watching videos, and having a few drinks.
But he says that woman and another were plotting to rob him the whole time.
Now, why did you invite two women over your house in the first place? Okay, why they not with their family? They look young. Okay, not illegal young, but they look younger than him.
Watch as the women go in and out of the home. Oh,
see, first of all, you can't come around here and close my goddamn door. Okay, why you in and out? That's the first lesson, and someone is setting you up. Come in, sit the fuck down, put your phone down, and either enjoy time here or get the fuck out.
Over and over. Then at least 3 men arrive at the door. One woman walks out. She then tells them to go away.
I was getting alerts from my phone that they were going down my door, and I realized that they was trying to rob me.
The 2 women were arrested, but the men are still on the run.
No, if you arrest me, I'm telling. Okay, I'm telling. If we look, I'm snitching. Okay, I'm not going to jail, but I can't snitch. You can't snitch. If you get caught, you can't catch the other people. I have to do my time. Fuck that. If we all playing, I don't know. Well, first of all, I would not do something dumb like this. Okay, you can't be setting folk up to get robbed. Okay, you can't. And then to be dumb, I always say, y'all do know no matter where you go, someone's Ring camera, doorbell camera, home security cameras is recording you. It can see you. Bitch, when you walk in a house, didn't you see the doorbell thing right there?
The subjects had fled prior to the officer's arrival, and they canvassed the area and were able to locate 2 females that were involved, and they arrested them. They are not cooperating.
First of all, he paid for some pussy. Okay, no tea, no shade, but 2 young women, okay, coming over on Christmas. They look like they had kids, okay, young children, okay. They look like they about 19, 20 years old. When you are inviting, legal adults, but still young women over your house, Christmas morning, you're paying for cooch, okay. And sometimes when you pay for cooch, you get robbed.
They were running back and forth in my front yard, trying to figure out how they could penetrate or try to make their arrangements to get inside my house.
Arthur Jones.
And it's all Arthur's fault. He looked like, I just want to have some fun. I just want some cooch. Even if I have to pay for it, if I can get them drunk, okay, we can have some fun, look, twosome, threesome, or whatever, okay? Come on now. You know, 1 drumstick, 2 flats, okay? He wants someone to shake up his steak sauce or whatever. But I'm like no tea, no shade. They look like they up to something. Okay, 2 young girls.
Describes the moment as terrifying when several guys tried to break into his home.
I had invited a lady friend to come to my residence and spend some time with me.
Where you meet her at? Craigslist. Okay. I don't know no date naps. What's the date naps, y'all? I don't know. But sir, I get all you wanted with some cooch. Okay, you thought it was innocent. It was gonna be some not expensive cooch, but some fun cooch nonetheless.
And we would listen to music, watching videos, and
watching videos like on MTV, like on the box, on the YouTube,
and having a few drinks.
But he says that woman and another were plotting to rob him the whole time. Watch as the women go in and out of the home over and over. Then at least 3 men arrive at the door. 1 woman walks out. She then tells them to go away.
I was getting alerts from my phone that they were going down my door, and I realized that they were trying to rob me.
The fact that the robbers got away, the girls got caught. Now they in jail. They're in jail for conspiracy to commit felony and first-degree burglary. Should we snitch? In this case, should these women snitch on the men that was going to help them rob that guy? Or should they do street code and take their charges because they got caught? Because the thing said they all fled. Okay, all of them, the women and the men, all fled, but they caught the women located. They were nearby and was arrested. So they all ran. In this case, I'm telling, because I'm 44. Well, 43. I'm 44 later. I'm 43. I'm not going to jail for nobody else at this age. I'm not. Unless it's my mama or DJ, you got to go to jail too. We all have. I'll go to jail for being an accessory. But the Pookie and Ray Ray and them set it up. Pookie Ray Ray, y'all gotta go to jail. Okay, jail. Child, speaking of beating ass every day, okay, because sometimes you just have to beat ass just in general because hoes play too much. Okay, babysitter arrested after slapping, okay, a 7-month-old in the face, causing a brain bleed. First of all, child, pop. Okay, you smacked my 7-month-old baby. Pop, when I catch you.
Morning, Fort Wayne police arrested a woman accused of beating an infant. Officers responded to a hospital December 11th.
27? 20. Hold on. 27? She looked older than me. That's an old 27. All tea, all shade. Is she on drugs? Is it crack? It gotta be crack.
11th, they say, about a young child with serious injuries. Through their investigation, they also say they identified that woman, 27-year-old Emily Duran, as a suspect. Today, police arrested her and took her to the Allen County Jail. She faces several charges. This morning.
Now, first of all, the mama and or the daddy had the right to cold cock her 17 times in the head, because why would you slap a baby? Per court record, the child's parents left him at home in Emily Duran's care early in the morning and returned around 5 p.m. to find bruising on his face. Duran reportedly left quickly and later texted their parents claiming the child had fallen. First of all, how could you leave too quick to where I could have asked one person why my baby got a bruise? Okay, that's issue number one. Okay, the parent later had a phone call with Duran during which she allegedly said the boy fell off a bench at a park. Photos given to the police show deep purple bruising covering both sides of his face, from a jaw to the hairline. A trauma surgeon confirmed the child had a bleed from the head. They said child abuse. Okay, police said, "Bitch, what did you do?" She admitted to slapping the baby on one side of his face and backhanding him across the other side. She said she slapped him as hard as you would have slapped him though. Okay, so at that point, bitch, we gotta fight. Squab up. Let's go. Okay, because why is the baby 7 months? Now the bitch is in jail. Okay, felony neglect of a dependent and battery with serious bodily injury. She go to court on Tuesday. Bitch, I hope. Again, pop. There's nothing else but a quick pop, or at least we have to box immediately, face to face. Like we have to fight. Like there's no, I don't want to arrest her. No, I don't. I want to fight her. Okay, I want to fight her right here, right now. Megan, if she had the balls to slap my bitch, she admitted to slapping the baby on one side of the face and backhanding him across the other. So, bitch, you did a boom to a 7-month-old girl. Who are cellmate? Who I gotta put? I'm gonna put money on all the whole books on your flow, bitch, and I'm gonna every day beat her ass. Okay, y'all know in prison and jail, they don't like child abusers. You know what I'm saying? And like people who commit violent crimes. I guess like whooping children, they don't like that. See, I'm paying whoever is on her floor, her wing at the prison and jail. Yeah, what you need? Noodles, cigarettes, juice, Doritos. But how about whatever? Beat her up every day. Okay, backhand, front hand. What? And it's like, but there's never a reason. But this is proof. Again, one, you can't trust just anybody with your kid. That's one. And two, some people are insane and need an ass beat. Cause that's all, girl. Every time I see you, bitch, we gonna fight. Every time. Okay. Amazon, y'all, it was peak season. Child, the packages here and there. Amazon, again, I always tell y'all, there are always cameras catching y'all. Okay. The Amazon driver was caught on camera hitting the parked car. Okay, ignoring the damage. Bitch, use an Amazon truck. We can see you.
Ash was caught on security camera. The driver stops and tries to fix the damaged Amazon truck. But when he can't, he goes back inside the truck.
He didn't even stop to look at the damage of the vehicle.
The driver
you peeled pieces of the Amazon truck off. So that should let you know you fucked up the car.
Driver does come back out, but this time with a package. He delivers not one, but 2 packages, then eventually leaves. Rob contacted Amazon to let them know what happened and eventually was pushed to a third-party company called Reserve, who said they would handle the claim.
They determined, very quickly that they were going to pay me like $2,800 and some odd dollars for this damage.
But he says the body shop estimated the total cost of damage is more than $3,400. When he asked to negotiate, Reserve said they would not go any higher.
First of all, I'm suing everybody. Because if I have it on camera that your employee fucked up my car, whatever the amount of my car getting fixed it costs, y'all should pay that. Now, this probably also means the person did not have insurance. Okay? Because again, insurance, or it was an old car, so probably the cost to fix it is more than the car itself. But I mean, girl.
Then closed his case. I reached out to Amazon to try to get this resolved. In a statement, Amazon said their team will work with Mr. Jordan directly to resolve this issue.
Well, Amazon came back, it was just a couple days ago, with an email, but he just says, you need to handle this with Reserve.
I called Amazon to ask them why this was happening, and they told me drivers are not Amazon employees.
Hold on. What? So, Amazon people and Amazon trucks and Amazon uniforms don't work for Amazon? Who the fuck they work for? What?
They are contracted from a third-party company. The crash was caught on security camera. The driver stops and tries to fix the damaged Amazon truck, but when he can't...
So Amazon hires people to work for them through a contractor's company. So if they do some crazy shit, Amazon isn't liable. The contractor company is liable. And girl, it was crazy. Look, this is what's crazy. Amazon choosing to say, well, they don't work for us, so we don't have anything to do with it. The fact that this could have been privately, quietly handled, because the truck hit my car don't say Reserve. It says Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So what it look like now is if Amazon does something, you can't even hold Amazon responsible. Even if they're in an Amazon, because my thing is this, but they're in an Amazon truck, right? The truck's at Amazon. That is crazy. Amazon is ghetto. That is crazy. Now, I know for Comcast, Xfinity, our cable place here, I know they hire contractors for sure, which aggravates me as well. But I still feel like if I have service through Comcast and you send someone to my house and they fuck up my house or they fuck up whatever, I'm holding you responsible, or whoever it is that somebody, but Amazon choosing to say, well, you know what? We ain't got nothing to do with it. It's not really us. The post office too. That's probably why some stuff be getting fucked up. I would have beat up the Amazon driver, but that's just me. Again, Mama Sarah's 17-year-old son destroyed her home after an argument over washing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen. First of all, put his ass out.
Look what Christopher Zion Frazier
He broke the broom.
did to my fucking house.
He broke out the drawers.
All behind me asking him to wash the fucking dishes.
He broke the plants.
This is what I come home to. My shit fucked up.
He gotta be homeless now though, right? This is that mom who said her son had the tendency to get, you know what I'm saying, and you know, whatever, and she popped him. This be the precursors to that. When your kids act and act out like this and they destroy property, don't trust them. Okay? Sometimes it may take a pop.
Look. Broke my mirror.
Bitch, the whole mirror in pieces.
All this shit. Because I asked him to wash the fucking dishes.
Now, first of all, I am for sure putting him out. I am pressing charges for vandalism, okay, destruction of property, okay. And if you come back to my house, I'm gonna say he's a stranger, okay. Jesus, let him be with you, because to destroy and ransack your parents' house because at 17, the mama said, "Hey, can you clean up the kitchen? Wash the fuck," which probably mean whatever he used, wash the fucking dishes. But again, you're 17, you live here in my household, do what I say. Okay, unless I have you locked in the cabinet like a Harry Potter movie, okay, like Cinderella. If the house look nice, but at this point, I have to put you out. I have to get a PPO against you. Okay, I want to press charges against you. Okay, and I never want to see your ass again, because when you have the balls to utterly disrespect your parents' home, bitch, you crazy. Now, if you walk out and accidentally knock over something, that's one thing. If you accidentally knock over the mirror and then broke, that's whatever. But you deliberately ransack the house. The child went to the funeral. Okay. When can we go? You want flowers for the child's burial? Is he being cremated? Now I'm not saying kill your child for being destructive. What I am saying is, once you see the child is destructive like that, put them out. Okay, no longer allow them in your space. And God is something. When Jody said, "Oh, you gonna put me out, mama? You gonna put me out, mama? I'm gonna get killed in the trees." If you can't respect my house, yes, get the fuck out. Period. Period. And God forbid, if something happens to you while you're out in the streets, while you're out there home, because you destroyed my house, that's between you and God. Because no parent wants their child to leave this earth too soon, but also you can keep people in your home that is going to disrespect and destroy your property. Because these kind of kids come home and murder their parents. Because to get that upset, you can also get so upset that you want to kill me. Again, there's a difference between if you're pissed off, you're upset, and that you're storming through the house, maybe you knock over a plant. Maybe you knock over a mirror. That's two items that you possibly bump into and spill over. But all of this is some deliberate destruction, anger issues, you can't out of controlness. And if you can do all of this in anger while I'm not there, you can easily murder me in my sleep. And I'd rather have you out somewhere, out my house, than me being worried that you may come and slit my throat in my sleep. We've heard the horror stories of people, coming in and doing crazy shit. I said, "Oh, hold on, that's girl. Lord Jesus." Anyway, I think that was my last crazy a real people story. If I'm not mistaken, it is. Okay. So look, y'all take 30 good seconds. You hear me? 30 good ones. Not 30 bad ones, 30 good ones. And like the video. Okay. Because I asked you to. And we're back. So I really love this thumbnail. Okay. This is the definition of, you know what? It ain't nothing much to discuss. But if you place a couple people around here, and it's good. Anyway, let's start. Okay. Where should we start? With the people. Oh, child, first of all, my husband. Okay. I was like, no. When I heard, now you know Anthony Joshua is a boxer. He just won the fight between him and that man who name I can't remember. Is it Paul the what was his name? Aaron Paul? No, not Aaron Paul. Somebody Paul. I don't know that man, that white man. He just won that boxing match like 2 weeks ago. Okay. He is British. Okay, he is handsome. He was over in Nigeria and got into a car accident, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because all I seen was like deadly crash. I seen Anthony Joshua, deadly crash, and I was like, "Deadly!" I'm like, "Oh Lord!" And it reminded me of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. It reminded me of Aaliyah. It just reminded me. I was like, "Lord, oh yeah, thank you, Jake Paul. Thank you, Jake Paul." That's what he thought. But apparently he was over there because he's from there. And he was not look. I said, bitch, now he lost his two good friends, okay, because two people died in the car accident. Okay. His Lance and Cena is Latz and Sina. Okay, they're both long-time members of his inner circle. It says Xena, again, it's S-I. I'm missing the Xena. Was his strength and conditioning coach, who had been with him, this whole time. Okay, and then Latz, Latz, was his personal trainer. I was like, first of all, when you are in a car accident and you survive, but the people with you don't, that is horrible. Okay. So they did have footage because everybody over there had their phones out. Now again, that's Anthony because he was in the back seats of the car. Okay. Now luckily no footage we're gonna see. It doesn't show the anybody else, it just shows him in the back of the car. Okay. And I was like, the fact that he had minor injuries, he probably was in pain was because of the impact of the car accident and whatnot. But child, it's so much noise. The fact the men in suits is trying to help him out the car is insane. The car looks mangled. Even though he's in the back seat of the car, you can tell the front of the car was completely, crushed. And, again, they show him get out the car, at the back of the seat and whatnot. I'm pretty sure his body's pretty banged up from the impact, but again, he was okay. However, again, his two friends were the ones that passed away. But I was like, life just comes at you so fast. You be what is minding your business, and then a car accident. So they said he was in the back seat of a Lexus SUV, traveling along the Lagos expressway near Sagamu, his ancestral hometown. The vehicle was involved in a collision around 11 a.m. local time. Per local authorities, he was transported to the hospital. Again, he's in stable condition. He had minor injuries. His seat was in the rear of the vehicle. But the 2 other people in the car died. Now, I don't know. But a part of me felt, I'm like, they said that it hit like a truck or something. And I was like, well, how fast was they going, Jesus? And then when I was seeing something else on the social medias, they said how like this road is a very dangerous road and a lot of accidents happen on that road. And so, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, I won't say it's not a safe road, but again, when they said how it was, you know, just a lot of accidents happen in that area. And if they're not used to driving on that road, you know, you stop quick, you hit, you know, something. Because I saw so many different posts about it today, and I seen one post that showed like the truck it hit, and it was like a big truck. You know what I'm saying? And I said if they were driving, not even fast, but even if they were driving, let's say 40 miles, let's say 40, 50 miles an hour, okay? And if they quickly hit the truck, a part of me wondered, was the reason the 2 friends passed away was because were they thrown from the vehicle? Like, was the impact of it all? Because, you know, he was in the back seat. And again, you know, he survived with minor, you know, injuries. Because I'm like, well, damn, is he mangled? You know what I'm saying? I saw another vantage point of him walking away. And he was like able to like walk like with help. But still, you know what I'm saying, able to, you know, to walk around. And I just feel so bad. Because again, he has to now realize, well, damn, you know, I made it, but my friends died. You know what I'm saying? My 2 people on my team, my homies or whatever, they're not here anymore. So it's just so sad. Now, it was also saying how he goes to that's his home place or whatever. He has family there. So he goes there, they say every year around this time, he goes there to visit his family. And so, again, prayers to him, prayers to the 2 who lost their lives in this tragedy. I'm just like, I cannot. Because, again, just seeing Anthony Joshua in fatal crash, I'm like, damn, he died? And then, well, oh, no, he didn't die, but his 2, you know, employee friends did. It just brings up the whole thing about, you know, what's called survivor's remorse. I was like, damn. I'm so sad, child. So again, prayers for him and prayers also for the families of the 2 gentlemen who lost their lives. Okay. This is an eyewitness told Punch. I don't know who Punch is. Told Punch. Is it girl was Punch? Anyway, the 2 vehicles from Joshua's party were traveling together at the time of the accident, with the box of security following in the vehicle behind. The passenger seated in the front and the person sitting next to Joshua died at the scene. Child, this again. Prayers, child. I'm like, damn, that's just so horrible. It's so horrible. Okay, so y'all send all prayers and love and light to the people. I want to touch. Now, I don't like Melly Nunn. I don't. I also don't like Cam Newton. Okay, I don't like either one of them. And you know, when I saw, first of all, you know, I don't watch Cam's interview. A part of me feel like Cam Newton is an arrogant, egotistical Neanderthal with a microphone and a camera. So I've never, like, I could sometimes watch a Shannon Sharp interview because it's kind of interesting sometimes or whatever, but I've never watched a Cam Newton interview and felt like, yeah, that was a good thing. But I kept seeing different clips of him and Natalie's interview. Now, Nelly Nunn is an imposter, crazy bitch who is glorifying women fighting at old ass ages. And so the same way I don't like him, I don't like her. But he asked her a question, and this was her response.
Should a man take a baddie serious?
He said, why should a man take a baddie serious?
Do you know what the first thing that came to my mind? Or do you want me to say something else?
I also don't like people who perform when they're talking. I don't like people who can't be themselves, who are this character of themselves. It's like, bitch, who are you? You want yes, bitch, answer the goddamn question.
Me?
You want me to tell you the truth?
No, lie. I'm here for you to lie to me.
But the whole truth.
Because I pay the bills. Because I'm a boss. So how much more serious does it need to get?
You're talking about you.
I'm just saying baddies. Baddies pay the bills. All my baddies get money. Every last one of them are rich. I know what I pay these girls. They make more money than anybody in America on a 9-to-5, you got a good job. My bitches is paid.
What?
Okay. So at the end of the day, you said, why should anyone take a baddie serious? Because we pay the fucking bills.
So people should only take because you can pay money. So are y'all tricking on men? When the only thing you have to offer is how much money you make, that means you are worthless. Because you can't, child, again, but that also shows how dumb she is.
Why should a man?
Because we pay the bills.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What if you're dealing with a man?
It doesn't matter. Well, first of all, I deal with Jacob. And but my baddies, I got a couple of baddies that
I'm not speaking in
No, wait, so my
dynamic.
baddie, Anna is dating an MLB player.
Okay.
I don't really know much about baseball. But I grew up in the Bay, the A's, the Giants. Mm-hmm. I used to go to like some of those games for they give kids tickets at the schools or whatever.
Bitch, what? Again, I think she's dumb. So the couple of clips I saw of them, each clip made me realize how stupid she is, and he is as well. So again, I'm a hoe. Okay, I'm a hoe, and all my hoes is honest. Yeah, she talk as if she's a pimp. Clown, yeah, supporting the ninjas around here. Okay, and when someone sits and talks about women as if you're pimping them, because you're making them money, or they're all making, girl, well, so what? If all y'all internet get cut off, if all of y'all passports get fat, if they put you hoes on the no-fly list, okay, and no one makes it, I can't watch Zeus. It's just not for me. But I feel like her talking as if they are just women who make money and people only care about them because of the money. Why would you say that? They can't be great people and good human beings? No, I make the money. Bitch, so what? There are people who make if also for the saying, well, they make more money than folks who work at 9 to 5. What does that mean? So because y'all make more money than others, y'all think that makes y'all better than girl? Anyway. So it was a lot of backlash for her comments, right? Oh wait, I'm pausing. Okay.
In there, and I'm like, oh yeah, he about to try to play in my face. Damn, Natalie, let me sit up. Matter of fact, pour some in my cup, a little bit more. Let's get this motherfucker going, since this is what we about to do.
If he's a bad interviewer, you're an idiot for going on there.
And you guys could call me a Karen. Yes, I'm black. We stated it in the interview. These must be Cam Newton's fans in here. But I love this for you guys. And mind you, I played the fuck out of it. That's what you do, right? I played the fuck out of the interview and I played the fuck out of him. And I acted an ass. Now, if you think an educated black woman at my level of success is that arrogant and ignorant on a day-to-day basis, y'all are fooled, okay?
So what smart, educated, successful woman plays ignorant for a man? What smart, educated black woman who's successful plays ignorant for a man who's also ignorant? You're willing to dumb yourself down and be an ignorant bitch. How does that help you win anything?
I did what I was supposed to do. And I'm in the entertainment industry. This is all entertainment. Now, I have to say, Cam, I am your number one interviewer. Damn, that sucks for you, huh? It's absolutely an amazing interview. I must say, I did a great job.
I hate her. Anyway, I want to move on. Shucks on my nerves. But if y'all watch that baddie show, if y'all watch any of that shit, I don't know why. Congrats to Beyonce. Okay, that they say she has I feel like every couple of years, people say, "Oh, Beyonce's a billionaire." I'm like, how many times did she become a billionaire? Or did she? Because yeah, I remember when she had this. What's better than one billionaire two? So haven't she already? Anyway, I digress. Per Forbes, okay, Beyonce's success was driven by her touring, her catalog, and all these things. Her tour for Cowboy Carter made about 400 million in ticket sales, about 50 million in merchandise. Okay, so they're saying she's pushed past the $1 billion mark. I feel like once people get to be billionaires, I can't buy stuff from you anymore. Because once you are a billionaire, expecting regular working people to pay all this money for merch and this, I feel like it's a bit greedy. And I think that for everyone. I feel like once you get to a certain level, once you're a billionaire, bitch, you should not have $80 shirts at your concert. Because most, not all, but most of your fan base are regular working people. Yes, you also, and by regular working, I mean people who work a 9-to-5 job, they make maybe $100,000 or less a year. Hell, I've seen folks say they're spending their blast to get Beyonce, not just Beyonce, just anyone thinks, okay? But to me, once you reach a certain financial point in your career, and you're in the billionaire status, your merch should not be the price of someone's car note. I'm saying, like, you should find a way to be able to give back by not having such expensive merch. Now, her tour tickets, I get it, because she's touring, she's performing. I fully get it. But I'm like today, I bought Monique from Potomac. She has a new book out. Okay, I bought her book. I'm like, she's a small business. The book was like $30 or whatever. I bought her book. I'm like, she's a small business. You know what I'm saying? I prefer supporting smaller businesses or just regular business shit. But I'm like, girl, Beyonce, a billionaire. You know, and I love Beyonce. This is no shade or hate towards her, because this goes for any artist, any person, once you've made $500 million, the Oprahs, hell, the Tyler Perrys, the Bill Gates, okay, the Jeff Bezos, okay, once you are at a certain level, things how you get, like, even whoever won, like, to me also, there's no reason the lottery should ever get to be $1 billion. There should be a law that whenever the worldwide lottery, okay, the United States of America lottery, once the lottery hits to a certain level, that money should be dispersed to all legal Americans. Okay, there should never be a $1 billion lottery jackpot up for grabs to one person. It shouldn't. That's insane to me. Now, once it's up to, like, 10 mil, 20, I think that the cap should be 100 million. Anytime the lottery gets to be over $100 million, that money should be no cap. Everyone gets this amount of money. Because they shouldn't exist. You should not. If you have $1 billion in cash in the bank, $1 million of cash, of monies, it should not exist. If every billionaire gave it again, every billionaire was forced to give up 40 million once every 5 years or once every 10 years. If every billionaire or every half, if you have at least 500 mil, you should be forced to give $40 million towards everyone else. The same way that there are taxes stuff for lower income folks, the same should happen. No one should be able to hoard all the money. And I'm not saying anyone should give up all their fortune that they work for, not at all. But once you can only spend so much money. If I hit the lottery, if I was the one that hit for the billion, and then I got 500 million, I can't spend all that. I don't even have enough family members I like enough to give them money. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't. To me, no individual on God's earth living a regular or even a spectacular life needs more than $100 million in their lifetime. And that goes for them and their family. No one needs a $30 million house, in my opinion. I feel like there just needs to be different laws, because once you're dead and you have $836 million in your account that goes to your one kid or your 4 kids, and they fuck around buying cars and houses, it's like, but you see how the world itself is sinking into foreclosure. I don't understand how people, and I'm not saying, and this is not about Beyonce. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is in general. I just feel like I'm not gonna do it. See, I almost did it. You don't know what I can be. I'm pretty sure the person who played the lottery did not expect to become a half a millionaire. So the point that you're missing, we're not discussing how society is, because it's fucked up. The point of the matter is the way things are structured is wrong. That's the point. So don't tell me what I'm not gonna be. I might not never hit that point, but however, don't tell me, don't put negativity in my world. Don't do that. Don't do that. As I was saying, anyone who gets to a certain point, they have so much money, there should be some kind of law that hey, you can't get more money. You have half a billion. All your extra money goes into a whole separate pot. Okay, a whole separate pot. Yeah, I don't get how folk like to speak negativity and say you ain't gonna ever. You don't know what I'll be. I don't know where anybody would be. Period. The fuck? Anyway. I rather argue with that benefits Walmart long commodity sports now for it's even if you live in California and you are a billionaire, you should have to build a fucking homeless shelter to house a homeless. That costs what? I mean, maybe 20 mil. Maybe 20 mil. I'm growing in my older age. I'm trying to be a more positive person. Maybe because when I cuss motherfuckers out, that's why I have not become a billionaire yet. So I'm trying not to, flip out and, go off. But, when folks try to tell me what the fuck I'm like, the fuck, what? I don't know about the fuck am I? I see how I get down and stuff. But, I'm trying my best. Not cuss motherfuckers out. But I'm like, who says that? Who said you'll never do that? So anyway, like I said, anybody who has a $1 billion should be forced to redistribute to the people. Okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, but congrats to Beyonce for monies or whatever. I seen this, okay? Now, I don't know why Diddy's kids can't go sit the fuck down somewhere and just be quiet, because I don't think speaking about the Diddy situation, which I'm going through right now, is smart. I feel like anytime your person is going through something, wait till they're done. Otherwise, you're giving people ammunition to open up more cases. Okay, but Christian and Justin got a show coming to Zeus.
Procession of his children arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York. Hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe? Now, first of all, the fact that Christian looks just like the daddy. Okay, just like the daddy. I would not even. I was like, no, leave me out of it. Okay, leave me out of it. I don't want to discuss my daddy. I don't want to discuss the trial. I got my own cases coming around here. Okay. at all. But no, they want to be on the television.
Your dad's innocent. How did you feel hearing that testimony yesterday? Do you apologize on behalf of your father? Do you believe your father's innocent? Do you still convince your father's innocent? Your daddy got one.
And it's just Justin and Christian, not who's the other one? Quincy. It's not Quincy, not the twins, not the other daughter Chance, not the baby. Okay, it's just these two motherfuckers. The two who was with him on the documentary, who we see in the hotel room trying to help him strategize.
Your daddy got 4 years for abusing women. That's wrong. He should get more.
Fight this to the end. Not afraid of charges. Nothing like the OJ all over again.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
Not Diddy, child. I said, who idea was this? Was it Diddy? Okay, was it Diddy? Look, or they may be broke. I don't think they broke. I think they don't have the income coming in how they used to. I think they don't have the access to things how they used to. I think the ease of them living life with no worries has shifted. And I think Zeus knows a whole bunch of motherfuckers is going to, I might have to subscribe to Zeus to watch this shit, to tell y'all how dumb it is. Okay, I might have to. The last time I had Zeus was when they had that Chance had that dating show. Back when they had roly-poly snacks meals on there. And that was, I think, when they first opened the network. And I think then it was maybe $5 a month. So I don't know how much it costs now, but I might have to just to tell y'all how dumb it is. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't. Christian looks just like Diddy. It's all because even though kids who look like their parents is like regular, but it's something about how he also like seems as if he wants to be a daddy that's weird to me. Again, in my opinion, and I'm not a criminal. I just know some things. It's not smart for you to have your kids do a TV show to talk about whatever right now. Because you're filing for an appeal, you're still in jail. They both have cases against them. Why would y'all give anybody ammunition to make y'all look just as bad as y'all did? Because even seeing them in the documentary made me feel like, oh, they know exactly who they daddy is. And they're all operating from this point of, I can do whatever, and I'm not doing anything wrong. Other folks just don't get how I roll. And that's weird to me. But child, they said the show coming in 2026. And I said, and if Diddy called the phone, that means he in on it too. Now, after the advertisement went live, folks were upset. Why are y'all up there trying to defend Diddy? Folks got, in their feelings and whatnot, okay? And so Lemmy, who was the owner of Zeus, said, to be clear, this documentary series is centered on providing Justin and Christian the opportunity to share their personal story and live experiences. And my point of that is they haven't even lived the experience yet. They haven't even really experienced it yet. To me, they're still in it. If y'all did not see how detrimental it was that the video footage your daddy made, all the content your daddy recorded while in the moment was then used against him. Why would y'all want to do the same thing? Why would y'all want to have a show about what happened while it's still happening? It says, particularly as their lives have also been directly impacted, this product is not intended to endorse, defend, or vindicate Diddy or any individual, nor does it seek to justify or minimize any actions that have been alleged or adjudicated. As a network, we believe in the importance of allowing individuals to speak for themselves, just as any credible network entering the documentary space does. Our role is to provide a platform for stories to be told honestly and without prejudice or prejudgment. What viewers will see is raw, real, and authentic storytelling. This is the essence of this project. We ask that this series is not be prejudged before it's being seen. And again, this teeters on, we know everyone will watch, and so it's a money grab because people are going to subscribe to see the show. They are. I probably will. Okay. However, I would say but I'm not saying shit until my daddy's home. I'm not saying nothing because whatever I say can and will be used against me in a court of law. But to me, because they don't have many options, again, I doubt they have this influx of money coming in as they did before. They have to make money some kind of way. But again, when they go to court, let's hope and pray. Well, I don't say we shall see if this comes back to bite them in the ass. Okay. So again, it says it's coming sometime in 2026. We don't know when. They're probably shooting it right now. Okay. Also, Diddy kids is grown. Okay. I keep saying, oh my God, I can't believe. Let's see, Diddy's kids. How old are these kids? These kids' ages. I want to see. So Quincy, who was Albie Shore's son and Diddy's stepson, is 34. Justin is 31. Christian is 27. Then Chance, Delilah, and Jesse, so the twins and the daughter, they're all 18. And then Love is 2. So again, all of Diddy's children, except the baby, are legal adults. Okay? They're all legal adults. Okay? 34, okay, 31, 27, 18, 18, 18, and 2. So, whatever they want to do, they're not children. Okay? They're not children. But I also need folk to know, Diddy, Christian and Justin, to me, know exactly who the daddy is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, a part of me feel like they don't think he did nothing wrong besides getting caught on the camera. Tyler Perry. This is the man who accused Tyler Perry in the new lawsuit for $77 million. Okay. He made this video like a couple days before he filed the lawsuit.
Hello, everyone. Just checking in with you guys about the news that I mentioned a couple days ago. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about sexual assault and harassment and why the people stay silent. For a long time,
when people push their hair forward like a dark-winged duck, it's just weird to me. Anyway.
Guys, I didn't want to say anything, and I wanted to tell you guys why I didn't want to say anything. But
because when I'm filing a lawsuit, I can't say anything. That's just legalese.
When it happened to me, I felt ashamed. I was scared, because of the judgment and the questions that people were going to start asking, almost like they were going to blame me for just being there. Well, I felt all of that, guys, when a very big director, very seriously powerful person that everybody knows.
And again, he put this on his social media before the lawsuit became public.
Invited me over to his house to talk about roles and upcoming things that he was writing. Hello, everyone. I was telling myself, like, man, like all of my dreams are coming true right now. Like my opportunities at my front door right now. So much excitement going through my body. And then, guys, it happens. You know, my boundaries were crossed.
Yeah, you know, trying to shake up somebody's steak sauce, it's a boundary.
You feel like this person feels like they got power over you because of the situation and the opportunity that presented itself in front of you. And then you and getting it out there and talking about it, most importantly, and how fear can somewhat keep you quiet and keep you silent. Well, I stayed quiet for much too long. And I just want to say I'm really sorry, man, because if I would have spoken up sooner, I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me. I just want to say sorry for that, whoever that may be. It could have stopped with me if I would have said something. But I do apologize, and I'm speaking up now. I was telling myself, like, man, like all of my dreams are coming true right now. Then so be it. And I just want to apologize once again, guys, because I'm sorry I can't really talk about more than what I've talked about right now. But I will be giving you guys an update very soon.
Now, I'm really waiting to hear or see the transcript from the lawsuit to see what the actual allegations are, what the actual details are. Somebody, I don't know if it's Tyler, I think maybe Tyler Perry's team or somebody, okay, put out these alleged text messages that are allegedly between, it says per TMZ. You know, TMZ get everything. Showing text between Tyler Perry and Mario. This is supposedly from August 2025. And it says, brother, haven't been feeling okay. Confused and a little nauseous. I got blood work. Think it's my teeth. I know it's none of your business. I don't know what. Do I know? I promise you I would never ask you for anything. But if it is what I think it is, I don't think I could do it on my own because I barely pay my bills, scared as fuck. I don't want to get sepsis like my dad and pass away. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to make it real. Feel sick most days, never told anybody this but my mom. And everybody is starting to notice my broke ass. Don't have insurance. I never lied to you. But I think that's what's wrong. My dentist is supposed to take care of it in Beverly Hills, but he's in prison for fraud. Bitch, what? The dentist in prison for fraud? I've always been healthy. Child, was it? No. I've always been healthy, but lately I've been waking up confused and dizzy and a bunch of stuff. I just can't go to the doctor because I can't even afford it. I don't want anything. I just want to be okay. Scared, brother. And I'm like, okay. Just know that I love you and I thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon. You got my Mexican ass out of a lot of bad places, and I just want to tell you thank you. I can't buy you anything, but I just want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from my heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Man, always enjoy your time, and I hope, hold on. I would, straight from my heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Man, always enjoy your time, and I hope I see you again. And then the response, And this is from 2024. It says, "Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Yeep. Oh, maybe yep. You've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to give me a thing or pay me a thing. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm still going through it, but you know me, man. I'm a survivor just like you and you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend and I love you, bro, respectfully." Now, you know, yeah, he had a type. You know, the man looks like the other guy. He likes lighter skinned men, white men, Latino Mexican men. Okay. Because the Dale dude, the Derek Dixon dude, this dude, even allegedly Christian Keys, who we thought that's who, whatever, they all favor in my opinion. So Tyler does have a type. And the reason why I want to see more text, because again, like I said before, if this was a relationship, situationship, to where, you know, it was a quid pro quo, but not a force thing. But hey, I got some money. I like you. You broke. You don't mind liking me. You know what I'm saying? I just wonder, is there proof that this was a consensual situationship between the two of them? And now, could it be that in this situation, it's not that Tyler Perry was trying to be the big bad dick grabber, but if it started off with him flirting and the dude, like, you know, giving in, like, I can't be like, okay, nah, I was wrong. But again, that is why when you are the boss, you cannot do these things. And it always goes down to that. If you are the boss, the manager, the owner of whatever, and these are people who are your subordinates, you should not have any kind of relationship with them. And if you do, there should be a contract that says, hey, I'm Tyler Perry and I am having a consensual relationship, situationship with whoever. So that if later on, I was just watching Landman. I love Landman on Paramount Plus. I love Landman and Mary Kingstown. Bitch, that Mary Kingstown finale. Oh my god. Anyway, but on the show Landman, the damn lawyer lady was fucking a subordinate. Okay, and the HR dude said, "Well, hey, you fucking Charlie, sign this." Okay, so that it's known that you are above him in title and status. He's below you in status, and y'all are having a relationship, whether it's whatever it is. This just means y'all, it's a consenting thing. I think in any corporation, any business, that should happen. Tyler Perry, you make too much damn money to not know this. And if you're trying to sneak around, okay, with men because you don't want anyone to know that you're whatever, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, all sexual, whatever it may be, you should have been having these people, men, women, or whoever, sign some kind of consenting form, let it be known legally, hey, we mess around. He's not forcing me, and that way they can't come sue you 10 years later because you met them at a motherfucking gym or you met them at an event, hired them to work for you. There's this pattern of you meet them, give them a little job, rub a little thigh, okay, do a little soft, shaky or whatever, and now it's lawsuit time. Okay, you don't even have to, and you don't even have to tell anybody who you fucking. issues on file at the office because you are Tyler Perry and you fucking the insignificant extras on your show. I don't care who Tyler be fucking. I don't. Man, woman, them, they, us, we, whatever. Because who he fucking in my business? The same way who I fucking is. But I would never have a relationship with an employee or anyone I work with and not have some kind of, hey, just so y'all know, we fucking. It's consensual. Because I'm his boss. And I don't want no shit. But Tyler making the decision for whatever reason to not cross his T's, dot his I's. You're now being looked at as a predator. Now, again, we don't know who Christian Keys was discussing. All we know is Christian Keys came out and went live for like 2 or 3 days in a row last year and said, it's a producer, it's a person, we trying to try you, and I got these secret recordings on my phone, or you know what I'm saying, all this shit. And then I'm not gonna say shit. He then took that shit down and ain't said nothing since. Now, do I think he meant Tyler Perry? In my opinion, I do, because again, his story and these two white men, well, the one white man, this man is Mexican, all have the same story. But this is also my point in that what it seemed like is Tyler did not want to be openly gay. He saw a man he liked and he tried it. But the mistake is he tried it with people who worked under him. He tried it with people he employed. He tried it with men who said, I don't roll that way. Now, Christian never said that he was at Tyler's house in the bed. He didn't say that, but he did say there was instances of him with whoever, and he felt like the conversations were inappropriate or whatever. Okay, but again, with this Mexican man here, and then the white Derek Dixon guy, they were like, well, no, we was at his house, spending nights at the dinners. With these two cases seem more like it was a situationship. It was a situationship. So I don't know, but if we can get because I was looking for the court documents. I want to see what else I say. Because if I get the court documents, I want to see. But Tyler, whoever put out these texts to at least show that even as of 2024, 2025, there was a friendly, hey friend, I need your help. My teeth falling out. I'm gonna die. Okay. And if I tried to shake up your steak sauce under the table at a restaurant and you felt, that it was inappropriate for me to put my hands down your pants and shake up your steak sauce, I'm not texting you down the line saying, hey, steak sauce shaker, can I have some money? I don't want to talk to my steak sauce shaker at all. And again, all of these are allegations from 2016. Like this is all like years ago, but it does show a pattern. Tyler, I want you. I want to get with you. The hard way or the easy way. And so he would see men he liked, and maybe he thought I'm a private sexual person. Maybe they are private sexual people, and I can privately try them to see if they down. But once they say no, you gotta let it be. But also, once my possible bisexual, homosexual boss tried me up under the table at the restaurant and he's shaking up my steak sauce, and I say no, me as a person, I'm not putting myself back in that situation because I know how he is. And the only weird part is that each person had multiple examples of being alone with Tyler Perry after he tried to shake up their steak sauce. That's why I feel, was it a private, consensual, I'm trying to get your penis, and you keep coming around me, you keep saying no, 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 but wearing them short shorts and them jogging pants with the, and I'm not saying it that Tyler's innocent. What I'm questioning is, why the fuck ain't you had him sign no paper at the HR office, Tyler? Why? Because the only other reason as to why that did not happen is Tyler, you was around here shaking up steak sauces, illegally. Once that man said they was at the restaurant and Tyler Perry put his hands in his pants and tried to shake it, I said, girl, because this is the thing. This is the thing. We've heard horror stories about casting couches. We've heard women say, I went here, had no idea, and I then knew to never go back again because I knew how it was. You know what I'm saying? So we know that women have had to avoid creepy ass men trying to fuck for years. And I feel like, just playing devil's advocate, I just wonder why with Tyler Perry's case, in these situations, I'm just like, the first time your boss said, come to my house for dinner, you is now naked in a spare room, and he come get in the bed with you. Why would you ever come to his house again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never, because I see what you and I loved it. Okay. But if you a man don't like dick, you not going back around there because Tyler Perry is a dick taker. If you don't want your dick taken from Tyler Perry, and you've seen how he do over and over, and there are already rumors and whispers at how Tyler Perry likes to get down. I'm not going around dick grabbing Tyler Perry unless I want my dick grabbed. I want some monies. And especially if he does it to you that one time, I'm not going back. That's on me. So in these two cases, okay, with this man, okay, and the other, the Derek Dixon guy, it feels like there was some, I know what Tyler wants. I'm not gonna fuck Tyler Perry. But if I'm around him, I can get stuff. I can keep saying, no, Tyler, don't rub my side, Tyler. No, don't do that, Tyler. But you still come around. So there's only one or two scenarios. Either Tyler Perry is a dick grabbing predator who needs to be in jail because he is willfully trying to sexually harass men in the workplace, or he is a grown man who in his private life likes dick. And when he see an adult he likes, he tries to see if the adult likes him too. And sometimes the adults will play along to get along. So it's either one of two things. I just don't know which one. We have to wait and see how the courts play it out. Okay. Benzino and Althea. I don't know, child. I have not thought, heard of, discussed Benzino, Althea in at least 5 years. Okay. You know, we knew Benzino from back in the day. Althea was with him on Love and Hip Hop. And they, you know, had a baby on and stuff. They had a whole bunch of this drama, crazy shit. And out the blue, she went posting that Benzino and Bobby Valentino, slow down. I just want to get to know you. Okay, Bobby V. There have been rumors. The same way we've heard rumors about Bobby V and his him allegedly liking, you know, trans women. Well, no, I think he likes trans women. Okay, is that because of trans women? I don't know. So we've heard things about Bobby V. Okay, I can't remember if we heard things about Benzino, but Althea said that Benzino was bisexual and he was fucking Bobby Valentino. I said, not Bobby Valentino. I said, girl, now why would you wake up and then come to the internets? Because one, we don't care. I mean, we do, but we don't care. Come on now, we've seen the video. Where's the water? Now, you know, Althea went on and she said, because she's extra. So my baby daddy is saying that he will not give me my child back until I go on social media. Wait, no, where's what she first said first? Hold on. I don't like reading all this shit. It was a simple part if I saved the other simple part of what she said. Because at one point, she just came out and was like, you know, that man fucking, or maybe it's just this. I don't know. I don't want to read a whole bunch of shit. But you hear everyone who did me dirty 25, Bobby V, now saying why you was peeping all in my house. So again, she's accusing Bobby V and Benzino of fucking. So she then put, you know, he won't give my child back until I go on social media and say I'm lying about the total Bobby V and Benzino situation. I really want the truth because I've been living this nightmare for 10 years. Blah, 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 blah. He wants to play mind games. I have sources that confirm. So whether it's true or not, this is the things that you have said to me. So I'm not saying things. You asked me if it's false info. And I'm, girl, basically, she thinks he fucking Bobby Valentino. Was fucking that man. You know, this man is fabricating, threatening to have him and my son have a sit down. So my son could say terrible things about me as his mother. And I'm like, why are y'all bringing the kid into it? So again, she posts all these texts. You was actually fucking Bobby V. Please, I tried to love you. And I have my last to provide as a mother. So if you feel good about me losing my homes, the son-in-law stupid. He then said, once the court finds out what happened the last 6 months with Zeno telling everything, you will be in deep trouble. So you did. You lost. So I said, no, he did what? He did what? So you're admitting, and she said, okay. He said, okay, great. So you're admitting to your bias and oh my God, and you don't think all that along with no child support didn't send me to the doctors. Yeah, okay. If Benzino, yeah, it's the fact that it was so random. I'm like, let that man go sing some songs. You know? Now, all this text and shit, okay? Come here and I promise you're going to jail. Zeno said he doesn't want to be with you. on your dead mother, okay? It doesn't matter. My dead mother, okay? Tell me, bitch. Based on how you leave him, okay? Again, it's just a lot of craziness that I think the child should be in CPS custody. Because y'all beefing because he's possibly gay. He said, come on, you wanted to live like a star. You fucked up. You don't watch him. You kept him from his education. You're doing a year. It's all good. No, I got robbed out my home. No problem at all. I hope you're ready for it. Oh, well, karma. Fuck you. Go get fucked up the ass by your girl. Not by the girl. Look, bullshit, right? So
forget about who I'm with, and basically, listen, I could still be with her, but just come down here and be with her too.
Now, why is his hair not done? Why he get the phone like this? What is going on? I am confused.
No, absolutely not. You're disrespectful and you're delusional. Now, she loses these properties and she's had a mental breakdown. She was just released from a mental facility, say like a week ago.
Well, if that's the case, this can't be good for her mental health.
Yeah, let me tell you about that. So the last 5 months, she's purposely kept my son, my 10-year-old, out of school.
But first, hold on. Because if she's in a mental place, if she's been in a mental institution, how will she get the son to school anyway? If she's locked up in the crazy house?
Purposely. Right? I ain't seen this woman, been around this woman in 7 years. She been left, she been try to do her own thing, and God bless, I didn't get involved with none of that. I moved on and kept it moving, right? We're not even gonna discuss any of our relationship back then because I want to forget about it.
Why we not put a hat on?
And I have forgot about it, right? With her.
Again, a lot of bullshit, okay? Now, Bobby V was like,
"That's cool, nigga wanna keep saying my name? I'm suing everybody that lied on me from now on. I'm tired of playing games. That's cool, nigga wanna keep saying my name? I'm suing everybody that lied on me from now on."
Now he gonna sue everybody. Now, first of all, if people are saying that he is banging other men and it's not you, I mean, you should sue people. You know what I'm saying? You should. No one should have to feel like they're being lied on. But if you fucking Benzino, or if you like whatever you like, okay? I just don't understand how in 2025, right before 2026, Benzino, Bobby V, and Althea is now fussing on social media. So I don't care that much. I really don't. Could I see Bobby V and Benzino all hugged up and kissing? I mean, look, there are all type of, gay bisexual men. They are strong, muscle-bound men, that be around here doing. You say the people like what they like. So it's not that it's like, oh, that can't happen. That can't happen. It could. It could. However, I feel like Althea trying to say Benzino was banging Bobby, but to me, why is that anyone's business? There is no part of you with that little boy mama and Benzino with that boy daddy that should call the conversation that, oh, Benzino also fucked up. Girl, we don't care. After all, he slows down. Someone want to get to know you. So I hope they fix it however they can. I hope their kid is in some kind of therapy, because with a parent like him and a mom like Benzino and Althea at that boy's parent is insane. Okay. Bobby V, we've seen and heard rumors about him in the past. So I'm not surprised. I need everyone in life. If you like penis is amazing. I love it. Okay. I'm not gonna knock because you like penis. I like it too. I like it too. But please stop acting like it ain't what it is. Okay. Allegedly, they say Porsha and Shamia were about to fight. Now, why? I don't know. I feel like Porsha and Shamia are friends, and they really need to stop trying to be enemies. Even if y'all don't like each other, if y'all not close no more, if the friendship has ended, what y'all gonna be fighting for? Now they were on a little trip, right? They were down there. Where were they at, child? In Scotland. I'm like, not across the border, across the pond. Now it says per source, they told the neighborhood talk that on a cash trip, Porsha and Shamia got into a very heated argument. Okay. Almost was on fight. The reason I can believe it, Porsha is a fighter. Okay. Porsha is a fighter. We've seen Porsha on many occasions fight. Physically, verbally, emotionally, all of that. We've seen Porsha. We see how she do. So I'm not surprised. But I really wish they would stop because no one cares. Like, even y'all beefing now is dumb. Because neither one of y'all are the star of a show. To me, the show is really getting old and stale. The show is really like on its last leg. So why would y'all not try to get along enough to where it don't seem fake? Now, I'm pretty sure the new season will probably be coming probably sometime around February, maybe March. And they're wanting to start leaking little things to ramp it up. But we don't like Shamia enough to care. And we don't like Porsha enough to care either. Like, while Porsha is a kind of a fan favorite, it's also boring. And I think because she's not cool with Drew, now she wants to be for Shamia even more. And the fact they said that Drew was the one that kind of broke it up. Hey, don't fight. Separate corners. Leave it alone. I'm gonna blame Porsha. And I don't know what happened yet. I blame Porsha because Porsha, well, also Shamia too. Either way though, child, if they almost fought, we'll see what happens in the new season. But I blame them both, technically. Nicki Minaj. Child, we know this is okay. A lot of us, myself included, we are no longer Nicki Minaj fans. Okay. I don't like that lady. Okay. She gets on my nerve. But the fact that someone started a petition to deport Nicki Minaj, that's it, bitch. Where can I sign up? Okay, can I put my name on the petition? Okay, deport that hoe. The simple fact that she deactivated her IG page because she lost roughly, like they said, she lost 10 mil followers on IG, and so that's why she took her page down. But the fact that I do believe Nicki is feeling the backlash. She may not want to admit it. She may want to act like, it's not us, it's her, or vice versa. But I do think that she understands you sold your soul to the devil. And now you have to sit in the hot water pot you made for yourself, lobster girl. Okay. Again, deported to Trinidad. It had 20,000 signatures so far. Just put it out there. Put her out, but I don't know if her husband, okay, if her husband is allowed to leave the country. Not today. Not today. Okay. But I could have another one. We shall see. On the petition, was there more petition page stuff? Shot. They is petty. The fact that they have all that man mug shots at the bottom. Why they got that man mug shots up? Okay, but again, isn't this a reason to deport him? Get him out of here, Jesus. Okay, Nicki Minaj is spiraling out of control and seems to be experiencing psychosis. Her erratic behavior had led to her harass the Carters as well as respected and completely innocent American families. Child, who wrote it? Not she the issue. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I'm petty, I posted it the other day. I posted this 4 days ago because I was up and I don't even know what, I think I was on Twitter and someone said, oh, Kenneth's picture was updated like the same day like Nicki's birthday or something. It's something like that, whatever. I'm like, let me go see. So I had to Google how to get to the California, retro, whatever. And when I said, bitch, it's say the California Megan's Law website hole. And so I posted this post, and of course I used Meg's song His in that verse, okay? But yeah, her child, that lady, husband, is really on the registry with her address listed as public knowledge. Child. Okay, and I googled her brother too. I googled the brother but I said I don't know. Is it Jelani? Jelani? I think it's Jelani. What child? Nicki Minaj brother? What's that? Jelani. And I googled him, and I was like, but because he's a convicted, and also I also want to mention this. Technically, Nicki Minaj's husband is a rapist. Her brother is a pedophile. Okay. So I said, technically, she has two different predators in her family that she supports. Okay. But I was like, that lady around there, look, the kicker, I said, bitch, it really says, if you go to my ID page, the verse of Megan rapping, these hoes don't be bad at Megan. These hoes bad at Megan's Law. I said, yep. Because her husband, and I said, oh, bitch, it comes up on the site. Your husband's face coming up on the Megan Law website with your address, plat, girl. Anyway, but they said get Nicki out of here. We don't want her here no more. Judge, get her out. Judge, get her out. Did I delete it? No, get her out. We don't want her here anymore. I don't, at least. Anyway, nextly, what's left, y'all? What's left? Is it just Cardi and them? Let's see. We did. Yeah, let's get because we 2 hours. We 2 hours. 2 hours. We've been here 2 hours, and it's time to go, go. Mm-mm-mm. I was going to look. You know, Yandy been posting little stuff on the Eye of the G's. You know, tough time turned me into a beast, but everybody turned me into a snake. One thing my mom didn't do was raise no weak ass daughter. I act delusional for fun. I know when to wrap that shit up. I lost respect for you when you knew my whole world was crashing down and still just had to add to the chaos. So she's been posting, stuff up right, okay. And then they were showing how she was liking comments from people, kind of aimed at Mendices. I just want to say that we knew from years ago that Yandy and Mendices were not legally married. I have no issue with folks who choose to not have a legal binding marriage, but they have a committed relationship. You know what I'm saying? Common law, whatever. I respect that because marriage is not for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all you want is a union. I think the issue I think some people had as well, is the fact that Yandy and Mendices operated as if they were this union married couple, and that just wasn't factual. And when I had looked up on Yandy's TikTok, even as far as back in November, they were still commenting or acting as a married couple. That's the part to me that I think aggravates people. Is because you can't act married, bitch, and then be surprised when folks want to hold your husband accountable for being your husband. And when I had went, let me see if I can go see if I can find it. Because I was scrolling TikTok and a post of Yandy's came up, and it was her talking about, oh, it's singles night. And I'm like, oh, is this her being, funny or whatever right now? But it was an old post from like November. And I'm like, wait a minute. So does that mean that? And Mendices was in it too. I gotta find it. But I was like, to me, that's proof that y'all still kept operating, acting as if y'all were a married couple. Yeah, they had a commitment ceremony, but they always acted as husband and wife. But the issue folk have has been DC saying, oh, we've been separated for over a year. However, we see y'all acting like a married couple on social media. So how will we assume or know that y'all broke up? Bitch, how would I know that? I don't live there. I don't live with you or with him. So, part of me felt like Yandy and Mendices absolutely played our faces as far as when him saying we've been separated for over a year. Now, again, Yandy ain't said nothing directly. I can't find the video today. Did I download it? Yandy had to say anything directly about the marriage. Hold on. This is why I screenshot stuff to myself all the time, because it'll be there one day and gone the next. Okay. And sometimes you just want to, you got like, well, it ain't there no more. So I'm trying to send it to myself because it's on my phone. Because when I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's weird. I was like, what is going on? I'll add the video.
night, and we're singles night, and the mood is right.
Single night, and you're not single.
I'm just saying.
Somebody that's single to promote single night.
Listen.
Now you see, it say it's on Yanni's page from 11/22, and I was like, wait a minute, 11/22, that was last month.
We got the wrong
night, and we're singles night, and the mood is right.
Single night, and you're not single.
I'm just saying.
Somebody that's single to promote single night.
Listen.
We got the wrong person promoting single night.
It's single.
So again, can't nobody be like, why y'all was that? Because they operated as a couple, as a unit.
Singles night tonight at Dance
Crib. Listen, why you don't promote marriage night?
Yeah. Are you gonna be the host?
No, I ain't say that. But
See, just saying. Are you gonna be the host? We are gonna do couples night. We'll do
couples night. That's how you do.
We'll do a couples night. Friday.
Yeah, let me find out you want to be single. That's why you keep promoting single nights.
Y'all know last Thursday it went down. Okay, listen. We're gonna do couples night on Friday. Okay.
So I was like, I don't know. Well, no, I went to the page and it had like a whole bunch of, I don't know. But I seen this and I said, oh, well, if they were still, you know what I'm saying, shucking and jiving, what's going on? Either way it go, in my opinion, I still feel like on some level, Mendici's version of what happened is not the full version. I feel like maybe Mendici's feel like he's been separated for over a year. Maybe Yandy feel like they've been working things out for over a year. Or is we all getting it? I don't know. Okay, but again, her little post on social media, her commentary on things and whatnot, the subliminal post. What are we gonna do with it? Between Candy and Ty breaking up, child who was legally married. Okay, now Mendici's and Yandy, you know what I'm saying? But again, when the comments about Mendici's and Tamar came out, they were actively on social media, all kind of lovey-dovey. Only now has most of that lovey-dovey shit been taken down. So I don't know. But again, she's at least posting and liking and commenting and shit. We'll see what happens and whatnot. Because child, this is gonna be offense. Okay, Cardi. Oh, happy birthday, y'all. Hold on. Denzel turned 71 yesterday. Okay, so happy 71st birthday to Denzel. He is a national treasure, bitch. Okay. In his old, good-looking self-age. Okay. Sexy ass man around here. I couldn't believe when they said that man had. He been doing all them drinking and drugging. Child, not drinking and drugging. Not drinking and drugging. But again, happy birthday to Denzel yesterday. Cardi and them. Now, first of all, Stefan at a game. Was it yesterday? And child, him and Cardi coming in and Chanel. I said, you better, bitch. You better be on the 50-yard or whatever y'all like. You better be on the field with your man. Okay, in your outfit. Okay, you better, bitch. Okay, be round there with your man, and y'all both in Chanel. Okay, he in Chanel, you in Chanel. It's a whole Chanel situation. Okay, on your wags shit. Okay, walking through, looking good. Stefan really likes fashion, and I appreciate the fact that he don't mind, you know what I'm saying, being different. with it, okay? And I'm around here in my Chanel and my blonde hair, okay? So we were seeing all of this. This was yesterday, okay, at the game. He like, where she at?
Where you at? Y'all about to lead me. Y'all about to lead a game.
He like, where you? Again, remember on Christmas, you know, Cardi was at home with her kids and stuff because she lives in Jersey. I believe he lives in like is it Massachusetts? Maybe Maryland. And then he was at his house in Maryland and he had his kid there. So a lot of folk was talking cash shit. Okay. Now Cardi homeboy or child friend, whatever friend, you know, the Ken Barbie person, I don't know if they go by. I don't know if they go by, okay. But because there was a lot of backlash, oh, you know, he at the house with the other kids, you know, he ain't at your house and blah, blah, blah. Folks had so much to say because he posted his kids. He posted the kid, the new babies. He posted Cardi and their son or whatever and whatnot. Okay, he just so folks was talking shit. So can Cardi got her own kids to find us too. If baby mom are on something, my kids can't come unless I'm there. Then that's just what it is. But my nieces and nephews ain't gonna be around it. There's no secret, no surprises. They're still a fairly new couple, so shit will just have to be figured out over time. It is what it is. You know what it is. People are so used to crash out moments from Cardi. It's been apparent all year that she and her man, you know, have their past. Again, because the kids that were born in the beginning of 2025, he got them girls pregnant before he got with Cardi. The same way Cardi had Blossom, you know, whatnot. But again, he got people pregnant before he got with Cardi. Okay. But the internet wants to keep reheating the same tea. Every time they remind her because they're expecting that crash out from her is not happening. For once, the drama is not here. People are bored. Also, this is new. Y'all been talking about them kids all year. Again, the kids ain't new. It's the first time we see the kids. But however, we knew already he had people knocked up before getting with Cardi. He said if Stefan did spend the holiday with the kids, that would be insane. Cardi had 3 kids, and who's taking them around all those different energies? There's really no breaking news here, but I'm glad y'all finally wrapped it up on a bowl and done that shit, whatever. So again, I can agree with the fact that what do y'all want her to do? Like what do y'all want her? Like he actively shows y'all he's with Cardi. He should also be able to show y'all he's an active father. Like, do y'all want him to go the fuck off? I don't know. Now Cardi's outfit was cute. Okay. And you know, she's supposed to want to go to the game and support her man. So Cardi was on the eye of the G's, child, and saying, hold on, y'all too much.
Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now.
Meaning, just because he put the kids on his stories, bitch, the babies are here. I birthed my baby. They birthed their babies. I can't control the fact that before he met me, he knocked up 3 random people. I can't control what he did before he got with me. Okay? All I know is since he got with me, the only new baby is our baby. Okay, I can't push the baby back in my cooch. Can't happen. Okay, that's my man, ho. What you want me to do? Leave him for what? Cause you upset? If he got somebody pregnant now, that's insane. Because they are a couple now. If he got somebody pregnant now, that would be crazy. But it seems as if since him and her got together and got serious, he only about her.
So I don't know. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to do once January starts that is stressing me out. I'm going to be away from my babies, away from my personal life, away from my home. I have to rehearse for 10 to 12 hours a day for tour. There is so many elements of production that I'm missing for tour. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I love y'all. I want good for y'all. I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Shit. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit too... y'all need to calm down.
She's like, leave me alone. Okay, I am out of my marriage. We're all set. We not divorced yet, but we on the way. Okay, I got my new man. Okay, and we figuring shit out. Again, even if Cardi and Stefan have only been together, let's say a full year. Okay, let's say they've been together for a full year. It is still new. You know, it's still new. And, you know, Stefan, you know, knocking up apparently at least 3 women. Yes, 3 women. Cardi and then the other 2. The other 2 kids was born in the beginning of 2025. And we know baby Bram was just born in November. And hopefully this let him know, hey, nigga, you did too much. Okay? You're doing too much. You stop it. And stop it. So again, you know, child, yeah, as long as he is currently a good father to all the kids, as long as he is not on no, you know, on no bullshit, okay, as long as he is not lying and messing around with other people, we can't say nothing about it. We can't. If he was a single man messing with 2 separate women and for the one a dumbass reason, knock them both up. I mean, so just child such as life. You know, I don't know. Well, no, she didn't get pregnant because Blossom turned 1. Child, let me see. I want to figure it out because I feel like Cardi B kids. Yeah, Blossom was turned 1. Yeah, Blossom was born September of 2024. Wade was born September of 2021. Coach was born July 10th of 2018. And then, you know, the new baby was born November of 2025. So Cardi got pregnant this year. Like February. Child, Super Bowl time. Okay, Super Bowl time. Because boom, you know, Cardi kids. I had to Google it. Okay. So again, Coda was born in 2018, Wade 2021, Blossom was born in 2024, September of 2024. She just turned 1 in September, and then the new baby was born in November. So Cardi got pregnant around February 2025. So when Cardi got pregnant, the 2 girls, hold on, let's Stefan kids. Stefan. Stefan kids, child. And I find something that says what it is. Let's see if page 6 will say it. No, where's Stefan kids, child? I saw something else that showed when the babies were born. But the little baby boy, I can't find it now. The little baby boy and the little baby girl were both born like, I think one was born like March of 2025, and then maybe like May. So he got both women pregnant he got them pregnant before Blossom was even born. And I'm not defending him as if he should be fucking hoes raw and getting everybody pregnant. I'm just saying, it's not as child, when you single and you raw dogging it, anything can happen. You know, anything can happen. And that seemed like what happened. But I'm like, let that man post his kids. Because then if we don't let him do that, then folks like, he deadbeat daddy. He deadbeat. He don't post the kid. He's supposed to. He's supposed to post some children. Let's see. Stefan has 3 children. Daughters, Nova born 2016. Charlie born April of 2025. And newborn son, Cardi, 25. But it's that another baby boy. I think he has 4 kids. I think that little boy is the one he just announced. I think that was more in like March, either March or May. One of the two. Look, in this May, how old is Stefan Diggs? How old was that man? 32, girl. 30. Okay, it makes sense now. Okay, now it makes sense. He's 32. He control, and you know what? Sometimes, in my opinion, when you had them back-to-back kids, it showed that you're being dumb and reckless. And that sometimes forces you to grow the fuck up. And having 3 kids in 1 year, hopefully, should help him. I hope he wouldn't get snipped. Because you don't need no more children. Your pull-out game was weak, son. Anyway, that's it. That's all. But Cardi B said, leave me alone. What y'all want me to do? Okay, what do y'all want me to do? What else can I do for y'all? Okay, I've seen Stefan have way to post. Okay, and I like the fact that he's at least, he's actively playing a great season. Okay. And he's hopefully learning from past mistakes. He's sitting the fuck down and calming down. He's not being as reckless with his dick as he was before. He seems happy with Cardi. Okay. So when folk like to make it seem as if he is not actively showing y'all, no, we're together. But I also have kids. If Cardi can post Culture, Wave, and Blossom, which are her kids with Offset, he should be able to post the fact that he was off with his other kids on Christmas as well. And he had to work too. So again, he like, bitch, I'm out here. I'm young and I was reckless. Okay. But I'm around here. And now he's, trying to be, hopefully he's trying to be responsible. He's letting folks in a little bit by little bit and whatnot. And again, like Cardi said, I can't change the past. I can't change what happened before I got in the picture. Yeah. They upset with Cardi B as if he knocked the people up, not her. Now she knew it was going on, and she chose to stay. She got pregnant and kept the baby, and until until whenever they's a couple. I mean, first of all, Stefan did look at that man. He's fuckable. Like no tea, no shade. Like, we not gonna act like that man ain't handsome. And he looked like he smelled. Look. I love a man who smells good. I love a man who smells good. You know what I'm saying? It's the scent of it all. It doesn't make you want to child do some things, okay? And he looked like when he walked in the room, his aura is just there. You know, so I'm not surprised he had hoes and women, and he was being crazy and doing whatever, okay? But, you know, let's try to respect where they are now. And where they together. Bitch, what you want me to do? I don't know. Okay, anyway. That's it. That's all. Okay, that is it. That's it. That's all. Okay, again, on either tomorrow at 7 or Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'm going to have a year-end review. Okay, all the crazy shit that happened this year that we can recap and talk about a little bit more. Okay, y'all be sure to go watch the content on my channel. I did review Love and Marriage Huntsville. I had a chat on Friday as well. There's other content up for y'all to get into. Okay, I'm doing good thumbnail, child, matching clothes, and all that stuff. And y'all know I love it when a good thumbnail comes together. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay, please and thank you. You can also comment in the comment section, and all of that. No matter where you are in the world, we had crazy weather here today. It went from being warm to icy. We had a rainstorm yesterday, a little quick snow blizzard today. So, child, I'm so happy I'm off work until Monday. If we can just get through the winter, if we can just get through February, child, I will be so happy. So happy. Thank y'all for being here. I had a great time. I am loving the fact that I am being more consistent with my channel. It is showing in my views and all of that, which I appreciate. Okay. We thank y'all for tuning in. I thank my moderators, my members, the JayBirds, no birds, everyone in between. Okay. Again, y'all like the video. Okay, subscribe. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. Y'all come back tomorrow. Bye. Yeah.